guys, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, it's your mama. It's your mama Bunike. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about a topic that have been bothering me. So if you're a mother, a father, or anybody here and you've tried feeding a child before and the child goes you know how annoying and draining it can be and tiring when you want to feed a child and the child is not taking the food like sharp as you bring the spoon to the mouth, the child is not swallowing the food with speed. So today I'll be talking about dealing with picky eaters. You see, dealing with these picky eaters, it can be very draining, and I get it, guys. I get it because we are in this together. Because I am dealing with picky eater myself, and that is why I don't carry this matter come for table. Make we iron them together. Make we rub minds together. Know how we can, deal with it. But before I give you the hacks and the tips that I've learned over time while handling my own picky eater, I'll be telling you guys a true life story. So if this sounds like the juice you want to partake in, just sit down, chillax. Don't be in a haste, don't hurry. Just cool down, calm down, chillax and be taken care of. Because I'll be giving you some tips. I got you. Recently, my child, she fell ill. We did a lab test, full blood count for her to know what is actually wrong with her. When we did the full blood count, found out that her immune system was low. I was not surprised when the result came out because my child, she doesn't eat vegetables. Thankfully, my sister was around, so we started rubbing minds together. She was like, I have to just do something. She now told me a story that actually touched my heart, a true life story about someone that is close to us. That her own child doesn't even like food at all. Some children that are picky, they like food, but they pick some, they eat some. But this particular child she's telling me about does not like food at all. So when the child wakes up in the morning, she just keep playing. She will never even use her mouth to ask her mom for food. But what the girl does is, even when her mom offers her food, she would rather opt for all these biscuits and fizzy drinks that children likes eating, which is not really healthy for them because of some things that it contains. So the mom will just give it to her. Instead of her child to starve now, kind of, she just give her the biscuits and the juice instead of the child to be hungry, without knowing that this thing was actually affecting her health. After a time, this girl fell sick and they went to the hospital. After they went to check the child, they say that if they don't do anything about this child at this point, as he's talking with them, that the child is going to die. Guys, the child is going to die. I was like, my sister, just like that. She said that's what they told her. And this I'm telling you about, she looks healthy physically, the way you can classify healthy children now. But the doctor is now saying the child is lacking some essential nutrients she needs to survive as a woman being. That's the way engines need oil to work. We need some things to function well, survive well, even as a child as a growing child. So the doctor said that they have to do something, that they will now have to give the girls nutrients through IV, that's through drip or injector, just to save her so that she will not go into shock. Her body will not go into shock on what he's seeing. After the incident, when the mother got to, and mother have to advise herself. This one is not even a matter of my child does not like it. I don't know what to do. What she did, she just packed all those alternatives, all those biscuits and juice and threw them in. What she normally does when you wake up in the morning, she offer the girl what she has, like as usual. So the girl, she continued. So after some time, she was very hungry. She found her mom was never giving her any biscuits. The girl just have to come and just eat the available food. She started eating at least from her mom started giving her from the ones that she feel that she would like. She started eating small. So she now found out that her child had been rejecting food because she had alternative. And these children, their bellies are not even big. So that small biscuit and juice that they will take is to feed their belly. Now so when they're offering them that the healthy food you want them to eat, they don't really care about it because at least they have something in their belly. They're not that hungry. So guys, going back to my own child, she picks a lot of things. So I now devised means. She thinks she gets sense past me. I told her that so some of the tips I've discovered over time as my own personal experience, so as I'm handling my own picky eater. First of all, you have to be very willing, like emotionally, because I know that this is something that drains mother, because you keep worrying about your child, whether your child is okay, whether your child is healthy, whether your child is getting the nutrients she needs to grow. First of all, you have to be ready that this journey you're going to handle it and come out of it, because if it's your child, you overgrow it. By God's grace, the child will definitely overgrow it. I used to be a picky eater. Give them those food they eat. Those ones they eat, they like. Give them. Make sure those ones are always available and give it to them. Whenever, first of all, you offer them what you cook for the whole family. If they now refuse to eat that one, you now give them those ones that they eat. Like my child, she likes beans, so I always make sure that I have beans in my freezer. So whenever I give her the general food, she refuses, I'll give her the beans that I store for her in the fridge. When she doesn't eat fish, meat, vegetable, I blend them. If you don't have blender, you can even pound them. You can pound so I blend it for her, and when I'm cooking her beans, after I remove the one that I will store in the freezer, I mix the portion she'll be eating at that moment with the vegetables, because the vegetable, you don't need to put too much heat, I know, on it, or store it for a long time in the freezer. So I turn the vegetable with the portion she'll be eating at the point after blending it, so she consumes vegetable unknowingly. Even the meat and fish, that's the same way I do it. I cook the meat and fish to be tender, then I blend it, I mix it with her food. She eats meat and fish unknowingly to her. That's why it's very important, mothers. Pray about it. You may feel that, why are you praying about? You God come down from heaven and feed your child, but you see, you can never know what prayer can do. As a child of God, as a Christian, I pray about everything, and I enjoy you today to pray about it. Just tell God, you can just go, God, give me the wisdom, the emotions, to the way to go about this. God will give you the wisdom. You don't even know how to go about handling your child. You can even say, God, please make my child to start eating. There's nothing God cannot do. So just pray about it. Obey your heart to God, because this thing, people that is not going through this, you think that it's something easy, but it can be draining, especially when the child falls sick because of they're lacking some nutrients they need. Maybe their immune system is low or stuff because they don't eat. You can also give the child multivitamin, supplement the nutrient they need. So give them supplement, but you don't go about it, don't do self-medication. Make sure you involve a pediatrician and a pharmacist, because you don't give your child a harmful supplements that may harm them, because you need to tell the doctor that your child eats this and don't eat this, so that they will know the one that they are lacking and know the particular supplement that is suitable for your child. Don't go ahead to choose anyone, go to over the counter and choose any supplement and give your child. No, make sure you involve a pediatrician and a pharmacist. There's nothing bad in giving them supplements, so that they will get those nutrients they need. But just make sure you don't do self-medication. Another thing is, you can on all these educative cartoons that thinks about children that, there's some cartoon that I give my child. They think about children that eat vegetables, they make it colorful, they say eat carrot is colorful, eat cucumber. They just keep giving them those type of cartoons. Instead of giving them the other ones, give them those cartoons. As they watch it, children, they learn from cartoon. Somehow it's imbibing in them. One day they will be like, Mommy, give me carrots, let me try, it's colorful. You never can tell, and they will give them, because I've seen other children in the cartoon thinking about it. The way they do it is fun. So keep giving them those cartoons that teaches about eating healthy and eating vegetables. Another thing is that even that cartoon, sometimes, not all the time, because these children they can use your emotions. Give them cartoon whenever you want to feed them. Try those vegetables that they don't like. Maybe like me, sometimes if I blend tomato and put it inside my child's indomie, she doesn't like it. But if I give her the food with cartoon, favorite cartoon on my phone, and she's watching it, she will just be eating the food, because it's a practical thing I do. So she will just eat that food because of the cartoon you gave her. But you don't do it often, so that they will not now be using it against you, so that they'll be like, anytime they want something, she will give cartoon, must give them cartoon. These children, they have sense. How are you? So you have to do it with care. Another thing you can do is, don't yell at them when you're feeding them. I know it's not easy, especially when you're trying to give a child food and the child keeps saying no. The way they used to do. Don't yell at the child. This is easier said than done, because when the child is with you, you tend to be angry, you tend to show your emotions, shout. But if you can, don't yell at them, because then they read our emotion. When you shout and yell, they will not even, if they were planning to eat that food, they will just refuse it more. They will not even want to eat it again. So keep smiling, even though it's paining in your heart. Keep faking the smile. Keep encouraging them. Don't force. Encouragement instead of forcing them, because if you force them, they will develop a negative vibe around that particular food you're trying to get them to eat. They may even have trauma. Whenever they see that food, they will refuse, even before they even. And most of them, like my child, those things she refuses, not as if they are harmful to her. If she have not even tried them to know whether she will like the taste of it. Another thing is, it's okay when you've tried all these things and the child still refuses to eat. Some of them, they have different tastes born. They human being, they may have different tastes from you. Calm down with time. Her taste bond may change and she'll start liking those stuff. So, but it's okay when you try all those things and they end up not eating the food. Just make sure they are not starving. Give them those ones they eat. Keep giving them those ones they eat. And like the way I maneuver and incorporate those other ones into their food, it's not easy, it can be stressful, but just keep doing it for the health of your child and everything. Another thing that you can do is you keep introducing those food they don't eat to them. Don't back up because the child says I'm not eating. Keep introducing it. Don't back up. Keep introducing it a little by little daily. If you bring it today and the child says no, bring it tomorrow again. If the child says no, keep bringing it. One day the child may decide to let me try this now. I even know how it tastes. If you back off, when will the child now try it and now notice that they like it or they don't like it? So you keep introducing it to them. Even when they're saying no, don't back off entirely. That thing I want to point out is don't offer them alternatives, like giving them biscuits and juice when they refuse to eat. The way children get sick these days, old people sickness, that's what children suffer from these days. So the alternative, you feel that those biscuits and juice will actually fill their tummy and take the place of where they will now eat the right food they need. So just eliminate. Some people feel that maybe if their child not taking it, they're missing out. They're not missing out on anything. You can give it to them once in a while when you go out. But if it's possible, eliminate them. They don't get any nutrients, rather they get harmful chemicals, sodium from those stuff. You can also give them treats. Promise them that if they eat this, maybe if you are offering a vegetable that you want them to, they will not be eating. Tell them if you eat this food, I'm going to take you out, have a healthy drink like yogurt. You know that the child likes, like my child, she likes malt. But if you eat this, I'm going to give you malt. She use because of that and eats that stuff. No matter how little they get it, it's not bad. So you can actually offer them promises just for them to get those nutrients they need. I blend ugu leaf, I bring out the water, that greenish water, then I mix it with malt and milk. So I did it for my child, but I know my child, she doesn't like concoction, so I do not use malt and milk. I just use the only malt. The malt, put the ugu this thing, liquid I squeezed out from it, the vegetable pumpkin that I squeezed out from it. Then I gave it to her. She noticed that the taste, I did not put it much to change the taste, but my child, she still noticed that the taste of the malt changed. She told me, Mommy, I don't want this malt again. I told her, if you don't drink this malt, no cartoon for you for, I don't know, I think I told her 1 week. I gave her like a ban for my cartoon. So she was just thinking about it that day. This woman serious. After some time she told me, Mommy, okay, give me the malt, let me drink. She started drinking it, sipping it. I was praising her, she's drinking. If you see the way I was praising her and hailing her, she before knowing it, she don't know when she finished that malt and ugu liquid that I put inside. So that's I've been doing it, and it's have been working for me because that ugu liver is very good for it helps to boost her blood and her immune system, because children don't even know what this child will turn out to be. Their taste change. Because my child, she was eating swallow when she was younger, but as time goes on, she stopped eating it at all. I think because we stopped eating it for a particular time in my house and she forgot about it. And that also reminds, if you're introducing a particular food to them, don't stop entirely and give them a very big break from that food. Keep giving it to them. Giving it to them, even if you stop, not like a very long time, because children, I think they could forget food if you don't give it to them for a long time. When you bring it back again, they will reject it. So keep giving them that food, the new food you introduce, and introduce new one to them. So tell me, how have you been trying to maneuver your picky eater if you have one? So this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this juice. Please do not forget to leave your comment below and like this video, share so that other mothers can learn from this hack. Please subscribe to my channel, subscribe, hit that subscription button, hit it and turn on the notification button. Thank you guys for watching and see you in my next one, hopefully. Bye.